everyone, about time for an update on the Patrol. Now, just got this up in the shed and geez, I bought this in end of January. It's now the start of August. Well, nearly halfway through August actually. No, it's halfway through August. And I've finally now getting around to doing the servicing on this thing. So, look, it's not due to laziness or anything. I've just been totally flat out. So I just haven't had the time to get it in the shed, go through it all, go front to back, new oils, so front diff, gearbox, transfer case, rear diff, and engine as well. So that's what I'm doing today. So it's a bit of a mix and match of different brands of oil. So I'm a bit of a fan of Valvoline for engine oils. Those filters for the engine oil, they come with the Patrol. So the dude who sold it gave me that and the fuel filter. Castrol Transmax VMX ADW for the gearbox and the transfer case. I remember when I had my 80 series, this was the go-to shit for the manual trans, and seems like it's the same with the Patrol. Penrite diff oils, so these are just ADW 90 for the front, and just a straight 40 up, just 40, straight 140 for the rear. I always find it funny, especially with the Patrol, the front diff takes like 5.1, 5.2 litres or whatever, and the rear diff's 2.1. So, yeah, it's always kind of a bit strange. And, yeah, obviously we mentioned the fuel filter, and I've already done the air cleaner. So, yeah, the one that I pulled out of this was a K&N unit. I'm not really a fan of K&N air filters, so that's going to go in the bin unless somebody really wants it and they can have it. And look, to be honest, at the moment, I'm not going to go through a how-to guide video for changing oils on this thing. There's probably quite a few on YouTube already, so yeah, if there's a need for it or whatever, let me know in the comments below, and maybe next time I'll do one up, or maybe I'll do one special, so we'll see how we go. But yeah, one bit of advice I will give when doing basically diff oils, transmission oils, transfer case oils, all that sort of stuff, pull out the fill plug before you do the drain plug, because if you can't get that out, you're going to be in a world of hurt if you drop all the oil and you can't get it back in easily. If you do end up stripping like a fill plug or something like that, if you've got access to a welder, I've always had really good results by just welding a big nut onto the actual fill plug, and then it'll just crank off nearly by hand. Just that localized heat on the plug makes it come out real easy. So far I've drained the front diff. This was pretty black. Yeah, it didn't really look nice. And the engine. When it comes to the engine oil filters, I think I'm going to have to, well, I had to use this. It's a piece of shit, to be honest. I've started going to like these socket style jobbies for pretty much all the cars I maintain. So I'm probably going to get one of these for the Patrol as well, because they make changing filters so much easier. Now, compared to my old 80 series cruiser I had, I've decided that I don't really like the filter placements on these, on the TD42s. The cruisers were so much easier, but the cruiser just had one, and oh shit. Where was I? Lost my train of thought. Yeah, the cruiser, you know, I'll do a 5,000k oil change, which I'll be doing on this as well. I only ever done the filter every 10, and these having 2. I was just thinking, does anybody do one filter every 5,000? So just rotate them and keep a filter on for 10, or they just do them both at the same time? I don't know, what's your thoughts? I know air filters, I've seen some quite interesting test results where they, the more they load up with contaminants, the better they filter. I'm sure oil filters will doing similar, so yeah. But anyway, I know these are pretty cheap anyway, so it's probably just easy just to change them out. Probably every second oil change is probably what I was going to do. So I don't know, just see how we go. Now comes some fun bit. You get to watch me struggle with 20 litre drum of oil. It's been a little while since I've had a vehicle with a 10 litre sump, so let's put that somewhere where I'm not going to lose it in a hurry. Did I put the sump plug back in? I don't think I have. There's a good thing to remember before you start pouring engine oil in. Sump plug. Okay. Sump plug is back in, so yeah, really fucked up then, and yeah, probably would have ended up overflowing my drain pan bay with that, but yeah, anyway, 20 litres, struggle away. So these are old indirect injection engines, total waste of time using synthetic oil in them. You'll be changing it out long before, shit, making a mess, long before the oil's stuffed. Just a good quality mineral is more often than not totally sufficient for these things. I kind of make myself laugh when I call it a good quality mineral because, well, to be honest, the mineral oils will probably be a Group 2 base stock by now, so they're kind of shit bay oils in comparison to most synthetic oils now, which will be a Group 3 base stock, or some will be a Group 4 PAO. So yeah, which is funny because Group 3 semi-synthetic, well, synthetic, they market it as is still a hydrocrack mineral oil, so it's not really synthetic in the true sense of the word. But that's maybe a story for another time. Oh, that's practically there, isn't it? So I'll probably, because those filters are a horizontal fit, I'll probably go a little bit higher because I haven't been able to pre-fill them as I would with a vertical mount filter. So a little bit extra and then we're done for the engine. Oh man, this rear diff was ridiculous. The fill plug wasn't too bad to get off, but I needed, for the drain plug, I needed my sliding T-bar and pretty much all of that by extension bar just to get enough leverage on that drain to undo it. They're ridiculously tight. I don't know why people need to do it that tight, to be honest. Oh, look at the colour of that. Yeah, that's pretty dark for diff oil. Magnetic plug doing its job. No shortage of stuff on there, but no big chunky bits, so that's nice. I'll give that a wipe up. You've got to be careful where I'm lying around here. I freaking noticed a couple of bees. Alright, that's what the manual transmission looks like now. The fill plug is just up here on the, it's on the right hand side, driver's side here in Australia, but I've already pre-loosened this one, so let's see what sort of colour this comes out as. That one, how much even? Oh my god, that's terrible. That's horrible. And okay, magnetic drain plug, plenty of crap on it. I don't think that's been changed for quite a while. Well, let's see what the transfer looks like next. Yeah, look at that. Ugh. It's horrible. Shit. Alright, so 3 out of the 4 driveline oils have been pretty filthy so far. So I fail to see any reason why this transfer case will not disappoint and provide some filthy oil. So let's get a drain plug out and have a look. Mate, every drain plug is bloody tight, so I resort to, oh, there we go. And are we going to get some nice clean oil? It's better than some of them. Still looks pretty awful though. Magnetic drain plug looks pretty good though. Well, you know, so we're probably just shade over $400 later of oils for all the driveline and the engine. Yeah, like I said earlier, it's the first service I've done on this, so not really surprising that all those oils are pretty filthy, but it just really highlights the condition some other owners keep their cars in, especially with four-wheel drives. Service the engine and kind of forget about everything else. Seems pretty common, well, at least on cars that I've bought anyway. So yeah, I might leave this video here, kind of just a bit of an update of what I'm doing in the shed. So thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.